U.S. stock indexes rose on Monday as a sharp drop in General Electric shares was more than offset by gains in high dividend-paying sectors including consumer staples and utilities. General Electric slashed its dividend by 50% and cut its profit forecast while unveiling a plan that narrowed its focus on aviation, power and healthcare. Shares of the industrial conglomerate fell 8.1% to $18.84 after touching a more than 5-year low of $18.75. It's a big deal in terms of GES World. That could be very well why utilities are getting a bid today as you see the search for yield continue, said Ryan Larson, head of U.S. equity trading at RBC Global Asset Management in Chicago. Utilities and consumer staples rank among the sectors with the highest dividend yield on the S&P 500. They were also the largest percentage-winning sectors on Monday. The Dow Jones Industrial Average rose 38.55 points, or 0.16%, to 23,460.76. The S&P 500 gained 5.36 points, or 0.21%. to 2,587.66 and the Nasdaq Composite added 15.24 points, or 0.23%, to 6,766.18. Investors are closely tracking developments around the tax bill after U.S. Senate Republicans last week unveiled a new plan that differed from the House of Representatives version. Some relief for investors did come from the regulatory side, and shares of regional banks rose after the Wall Street Journal reported a bipartisan group of Senate lawmakers reached a tentative agreement to ease some regulations on the sector. The KBW Regional Banking Index turned positive mid-session and was last up 1.4% after steadily climbing in afternoon trading. Toy maker Mattel jumped 21.2% to $17.72 after a report that rival Hasbro made an approach to acquire the company. Hasbro rose 6.3% to $97.17. Qualcomm gained 3.0% to $66.52 after the chip maker rejected rival Broadcom's $103 billion takeover bid, saying the offer dramatically undervalued the company. Tyson Thai Foods shares climbed 1.5% to $75.26 after the meat processor said low prices for livestock feed will help boost results again next year. Shares touched their highest since September 2016. Roku shares continued to rally, up 27.1% on Monday to $42.25, more than doubling since the company reported earnings last week. The stock debuted at $15.78 on September 28 after having priced its IPO at $14. Declining issues outnumbered advancing ones on the NYSE by a 1.14 to -1 ratio. On Nasdaq, a 1.01 to -1 ratio favored advances. The S&P 500 posted 39 new 52-week highs and 9 new lows. The Nasdaq Composite recorded 65 new highs and 73 new lows. Copyright Raw 2017.